What is there to say about a game of balls? Well, for starters, when I look for games I want to play on my Steam Deck, I factor in a few key things like compatibility, performance, anti-cheat, battery consumption, and what have you. Although above all, I look for personality and memorability, which is to say, Game of Balls is a Steam Deck exclusive puzzle game that I actually really enjoy. Game of Balls first came to my attention about a year and a half ago when browsing on online forums. It was presented as being built with handcrafted visuals, which the main developer, Geert Verhoef, proudly shows off in advertising. In an age of artificially enhanced workflows and large language models being shoved down our game assets whether we want it or not, this was a beautiful breath of fresh air for me, and most likely everyone else who saw the advertisement. So, what is Game with Balls about? What's the story? How action-packed is it? Well, hold your horses. This isn't your AAA blockbuster action game that'll blow your socks off. I'd more so compare this to a casual mobile game, like Labyrinth 2 on Apple devices. In fact, that's what prompted me to invest time in this game. Immediately when I saw it, I was like, this reminds me of Labyrinth 2 on the iPad, and to my genuine surprise, it's basically just Labyrinth 2, but full of handcrafted levels that are fun to play as well as feel like they've had some thought and care put into them. They don't feel like they were spat out by an algorithm to fill a quota. Each stage feels like a genuine puzzle. One level might be straightforward test of steady hands, and the next will introduce holes for you to weave and bob around. Now, you might be wondering, why is this exclusive to the Steam Deck? Surely a mouse or joystick could do the job, right? Well, technically, yes, but you'd be losing the soul of the experience. The developer clearly designed this game with Steam Deck's gyroscope as the primary method of gameplay. Obviously, this doesn't come off perfectly on video as it does in person, but I hope you understand what I mean. I only have one complaint, which alone is insignificant next to the hundreds of good things I could say about this game. And that is that the input feels a bit delayed with the gyroscope. Again, other than that, this game feels like a game, in the most positively affirming way possible. In a world filled with bloated open worlds and live service treadmills, Game of Balls is a subtle reminder as to why we started playing games in the first place. It's simple, it's entertaining, and for what it's worth, it's unapologetically human. It doesn't want to be your forever game, and the price shows that. It just wants to be a rather good ball maze game, and on the Steam Deck, it's arguably the most honest fun you can have for 5 minutes, or 5 hours.